Sorry, didn't see you guys there. So, you may be wondering how I got here. It's a long story, but don't worry, I'll tell you. So you see, it all began this morning when I woke up. Last night I went to bed about, about that time. No. That's way hold on, what?
Ivan.
Huh?
What the fuck are you doing in my house?
Listen, dude, I'm trying to do your job for you. At Joe Swans.
I mean, yeah, you can at Joe Swanson if you want to.
Alright. I think that's a sufficient amount of adding, if you ask me.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Prime Gaming.
Yeah, I guess people just aren't used to streams starting at 6:30, which is like, okay. Can it, bro? For real, for real. Sonic Boom. The song, though, yeah. It's basic. Huh?
I use a Sonic CD.
You really? You think it's Sonic CD? No. No way.
If I had to say, I'd say it would be that.
Also, can we pull that seat swap down? Or,
Well, one hit it from the top.
sure.
Now that there are people here to witness my charade.
Alright, scene from the top.
Oh, hello. I see you there. Now, you may be wondering how I got here. It's a long story, trust me, but I'll tell you. So it all started this morning when I woke up. See, last night I went to bed at approximately 4 a.m. because I had to do some filming stuff with a friend of mine. Then I also had to get up at 7 this morning to go to the gym because I went to swim at like 8. So I went to bed at 4, got 3 hours of sleep, woke up at 7. I went to the gym this morning. It's a leg day today, guys. Happy leg day. So when I was at the gym, working out. We're doing some the first thing we do when we got to the gym. You know, like we did some leg presses, like where you see the leg press in a chair and then push yourself back and forth. And after that, we did what we call the femboy machine, where you're squeezing your legs in or pushing them out. Then after that, what we did was I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but it's like like kickers, like extend your legs while you're sitting in like a chair. And after that, we did the same thing, but calves, I pushed a little bar down with your feet to work out your calves. Then after we were done with that, we went outside and we did some forearm and bicep curls, basic arm stuff, just kind of keep ourselves ready. We did some chest presses after that. Then finally, last thing that we did was we headed over to the abdominal crunch machine. We did some crunches. So that was pretty cool.
Are you done?
So after I got out of the gym, I had to go work. I had to work for a couple hours this morning covering for a guy that wasn't there. So what happened is I go in, I go home, I shower. I talk to my parents for a bit and be like, yo, we gotta head to work. And I had to work. Now I'm at work. It's about 10:30. 10:18. I work 10:18. I clock in. talking to our boy that works there, our 50-year-old Brazilian guy that opens every morning. Love him, awesome guy. Talking to him for a while, you know, all that kind of stuff. We're just working, talking, having a jolly old time. Keep going on for a while. I'm there for about 10:30 to about noon. No, there to about 12:40 when our manager shows up. Manager was the one that guys that was covering for. So we keep going, you know. I talk to my manager for a bit, but then after that, I get to head home. So I head home. On my way home, I gotta call a few people, gotta make some phone calls, and I got business to do. So I get home. I'm like, I was only at work for 2 hours. I showered right before I left for work, and we weren't that busy, so I basically did nothing. I'm like, I'll just go right into my clothes and head over to Martin's house, because I thought it would be funny if I showed up at his house. So I went over to Martin's house, called him, was like, yo, I brought him a housewarming gift that I'm not going to let him keep. It's my volume 1 of the Sword Art Online novel. And so we were there for a while. I was here at Martin's house. He was surprised to see me. And I was like, haha, hi Martin. And we did, I don't know, nothing for a while. We did some funny stuff. We looked at stuff, you know, haha, that kind of junk.
I thought I told you to leave.
Then after that, what happened was I left and I went over to Lucas's house. And at Lucas's house, I was actually able to nab this Sonic the Hedgehog franchise figure of Shadow the Hedgehog. Or Shadow the Edgehog, if you will. So we continued doing that, and after that, I came back to Martin's house. I ate some food that I found in the fridge. And that was pretty fun. While I was at Lucas's house, to roll back a bit, I watched the first episode of Mao Gaku no Futeki Gosha Shijo Saikyo no Mao no Shiso Tensei Shite Gakko A with him. It was pretty cool. It was an enjoyable 20 minutes or so. And I came back here, and then I saw Martin was in the bathroom, so I'm like, damn, I got some time to kill. So I walked into here. Sat down in the chair, and I started reading this Japanese newspaper that Martin must have because he's a weeb. And I actually found I've actually found the TV channel schedule on here for anime. So I found where anime comes from, guys. It's pretty cool. Then you know I kind of sat here for a bit, drank some water. I got some Starbucks, and now I'm here. Hi, Martin.
Oh hi, So can we play Shadow the Hedgehog now? Maybe.
If you want to.
I mean, I set up everything while you were on about your entire day verbatim. Oh god. I'm just looking at Discord. Finally. So, I guess there's nothing really much to do besides start the game, right? I don't think there's any other.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a basic, you know, shadow stream.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I invited this Ivan guy, Alan. He's never heard of a Sonic, I'm pretty sure. So.
I remember hearing. I remember Sonic Underground.
Oh, the one where like the baby blows up for no reason.
The one where they're like trying to find their mom or something.
Yeah. Sonic and his brother Sonia and his sister. Wait, no, his sister was named Sonia. I forgot what his brother was named.
Probably Bonia, because he bones your mom. Sorry.
Either way, are you ready for this amazing game right here? This masterclass of game design?
I sure am excited. Because we're doing the lawful evil route. We're playing with that kind of persona, or fursona, if you will, because we're playing with Sonic. Yeah, but it's just like a... It's just a normal stream, you know. Ain't gonna be nothing funky to it, just the use. Alright. Dude, he has guns.
Yeah, no, look how badass Shadow is right now.
This is cool. You're on a motorcycle, dude. That's awesome.
Like, look at our guns, explosions happening. This is like friggin' awesome, bro.
This is cool. This is like really cool, dude.
Yeah. Yes? I don't know. It's not really clear. I mean, to be honest, this looks like New York on your average weekend.
Did you just teleport?
Yeah, bro.
Maybe use like instant transmission like Goku.
Wait, hold on. Isn't Shadow voice... Like, doesn't he voice Vegeta? I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Is Shadow voiced by like Christopher Sabat?
Yeah.
That'd be really funny. Shadow the Hedgehog is voiced by Christopher Sabat. If you go to like behind the voice actors for like the game, you'll be able to find it.
No, it's David Humphrey. It's not.
That sure sucks, dude.
No, I was probably thinking of somebody else.
Embarrassing.
Bro, this game is freaking epic. Jaden freaking lost his mind when he heard that the sound effects for the game are guns.
Dude, it's so cool.
Fuck. Now we have to watch them. Now we have to watch the opening again. No.
Damn.
Like he freaking lost his marbles. It was hilarious.
I mean, my marbles are already long gone. I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
You're going insane.
Crazy, dude. I'm missing from 50 years ago.
So it's time for a new game.
I'm excited, dude. Everything needs to start somewhere, and this is gonna start here from zero.
Shadow has amnesia, by the way.
He does.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Now you can woo shit.
I like him not having good memories.
Maria.
Why can't I remember it? And who is this Maria?
Who's this Maria?
I can respect that. I can respect the good pace. I'm glad things are already happening. I don't like to sit around and do nothing for forever. This is a good pace.
Well-paced video game.
It's a well-paced video game. I respect that. You see, the action's already happening. Like, they're not wasting any time. So,
Look how pathetic they are. I don't have time for these humans.
if he doesn't remember anything, how did he remember like that the humans are being pathetic?
I don't know. If I knew anything about this game, like plot-wise, I would have an answer for you. All right.
Damn. Oh, the V-Sync was a bit off right there.
If he says he knows the truth about who I am, then like it or not, I have to believe it. The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those chaos
Emeralds. I've seen this cutscene 4 times now.
Damn.
Because you have to start from the beginning every time for 11 endings.
Dude, you know, so like, if you want to go down, like, how does it work?
Well, basically, it's a branching path that you can kind of... It really only matters where you end.
Yeah.
So you have to always start in Westopolis. And you have 3 choices. You can go neutral, hero, or evil. And every stage you have that choice.
What do they consider neutral?
Just get to the end of the stage.
What do they consider good?
Kill all the aliens.
What do they consider bad?
Kill all the humans. I mean, for this first stage, I just want to get out of here because honestly, it's the stage that my computer, for some reason, can handle the least.
Dude, that's
What?
kind of racist.
Whoa, you can't say that.
I don't even say that. I think King Alchemy was kind of a, like, kind of just gave that to us for free. It's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they gotta give you one.
They didn't even have to work for it. This reminded me of like the Star Wars movies.
What?
You remember how like they gave everything to the stupid chick?
Oh, Ray. I thought you were talking about like Luke. I was like, what the heck?
Nah, she like, dude, I hate her.
You don't like Mary Sue?
And no, I'm actually completely indifferent because I've only seen the first movie. I could not care less. All I can tell you is that I thought in the first movie it was beyond retarded when like she was the protagonist instead of a black dude.
Honestly, yeah, I would want to see a movie about Finn way more than I would about Ray.
She was like boring. Finn was interesting. Was his name Finn?
Yeah. Well, because I don't know, like a brainwashed stormtrooper being like a Jedi, that'd be sick as balls.
Sick as balls, dude. Like, that dude was like way more interesting. The other chick was boring.
Woo, the audio's crunchy. Isn't this whole game sick as balls, bro? Oh, hold on. Ivan, now that you're here, I can actually test out the multiplayer for this game because this game does have a multiplayer battle mode.
What was that? Like when you like PvP?
Yeah.
I'm fighting you.
Yeah. Like split screen multiplayer.
Dude, that's awesome.
I think unfortunately you would have to be handed an Xbox controller, not a GameCube controller.
I don't particularly care. Show some black creatures.
Sonic, no!
Sonic, don't say that.
Once I find all of the emeralds, then I'll find the truth.
So are you evil now?
No, I went down the normal route because I don't like this level.
Oh.
Perfect.
So can you still do the evil route?
Yes, I still can choose the evil route, but like they're about to show a map, I think, and well, no, I think we got more cutscenes first, but
What do you think that G stands for?
God.
The black aliens have hit 6 major cities.
I'm not
around
even
the world,
joking.
And every
Damn.
city is reporting significant damage and casualties. Among them, Westopolis has received the heaviest casualties due to its
Westopolis.
weakened defense
Uh-huh.
system. Downtown Westopolis has been almost completely destroyed. Unconfirmed sources have also reported seeing a black hedgehog in
No,
Westopolis.
don't shoot. He's not black.
Yes, he is.
No, you know what I'm talking about, dude? Remember like in Dragon Ball Super when they were fighting Goku Black?
But sir,
And
isn't
like they
Shadow
were
on
like
our
they saw
side?
Goku and they were gonna shoot him.
What?
They were fighting Goku Black.
Who's Goku Black?
So alright, so the one of the Kai from a different universe or something, like stole Goku's body, but from like a different timeline. But from like a different timeline, and then he became known as Goku Black, and he was the bad guy. So like it's like some god that had stolen Goku's body,
No one
and they have to
tells me
fight
what
him,
to
and
do.
he's coming
I
over
have
from like
my
a
own
different
reasons for
timeline,
collecting the chaos
and
emeralds.
it's like then Goku comes from like his timeline to go and kill Goku Black to help save them, and what happens is
has done more to your memory.
like a ton of like soldiers like see Goku and they think it's Goku Black, and they go up to him and like they're like, "This is for all the innocent people you've killed." And then Trunks comes out, "No, don't shoot. He's not black." Like in reference saying he's not Goku Black.
Oh.
Damn.
Speaking of damn, hold on. They say damn a lot in this game.
Dude, what are we gonna do about that? You can't say that damn's not a good
This
word.
game's E10 plus, bro. You can't say damn.
Like, come on, like, I wasn't allowed to say that word. I'm still not allowed to say that word. But my mom's not watching the stream, so it doesn't matter.
Where am I?
Well, dude, we're in, like, the past.
Oh, I guess I underestimated this powers. There's definitely something going on out there. Now
There's
it's up to
definitely
me to find out what they're up to.
something going on out there.
You want to do something every time Shadow says Dan?
I think it would be really funny if we did something every time Shadow says Dan.
Because every time I die, he also says it.
Want to do 10 push-ups every time Shadow
10
says
push-ups?
Dan.
Okay.
As close as you can get to 10.
Alright, 10 push-ups. Let's go. By the way,
Touch the glimmering jewel, and reawaken our temple.
Touch the glittering jewel and reawaken our temple.
Hey, Shadow. You
Whoa,
saw him too,
two
didn't ya?
Knuckles.
Those black creatures floating around here?
Yeah, black.
Knuckles too.
Exterminating.
This is so sad.
Those gun soldiers
Dude,
are
these
done.
people all
Look
pop
out,
up
that
against
huge
Shadow,
pillar is
but
going to
Shadow is even
Look out
behind.
behind you.
It's so sad.
This is truly what it feels like to have amnesia.
Ah,
They're just like, yo, Shadow, how you doing?
try going
And he
down.
says nothing. So sad, dude.
They're lying in ambush. Someone find out where we are.
Lying in ambush.
Looks like those little things are aliens too. Guess that means they're fair game.
Feel-
Can I select the evil mission yet? No?
Nah, you gotta kill more humans.
Well, no, I just kind of am supposed to, like, run across him. Yeah, okay, there he is.
So, like, it's like just each mission just have, like,
Get him!
it's like almost like a binary system where there's just like 3 things that you can be doing, good, bad, or evil.
Yeah. I touched the gem.
You touch it, that door.
No, do not touch that gem. If you touch that gem, I will die. Do not touch this gem.
No, bro, don't touch on the glass. You'll get reused for what? Cooking the dumb vegetables? No, for gaming.
For gaming.
Make sure the
Oh, no.
Hey, what's your name? Tyler.
Tyler.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Joe Blevins is cool. This game is
the
insane.
pillar is rolling this way.
Granted, I've actually, I mean, after playing it for a little while, I've finally gotten used to the controls somewhat. But they are slippery as all hell.
You look like you're ice skating around.
I mean, yeah, he's got rocket boots, bro. He's ice skating. Yeah. Yeah, see, look, they got little rockets.
And I used to give him a canonical reason for why he's so fast.
He's so fast because
Dude, he's so fast.
because he has rocket shoes. It's like that one My Hero Academia character, bro.
Oh, that's right, he's a
No, I just remember that from the one movie we watched because like that's the only My Hero Academia stuff I've ever watched.
Yeah, it was funny to me even that I don't see that movie. Or, like the retards cosplaying. Yeah, we getting bounced around, dude.
Boing.
Our temple is not what it appears. Soon, the time will come when it will release the power within, eliminate these wretched.
No, thank you.
Well, I can vote with thank you.
Touch the jewel.
I touched the jewel.
I touched the jewel.
Yeah, they really make me touch all the jewels. That's kind of bad.
No.
Touch the jewel. Release the power within. There is one left.
All the things.
Seal that has held our temple.
I am genuinely shocked that Shadow has not said damn yet.
Dude, 2000 years. This is a lawful.
Alright. But even in the good ending, he says damn. I mean, one of his most quoted lines is, "It's like taking candy from a baby," which is fine. It's like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
Touch the jewel and release the power within.
You can't tell me what to do, old man.
Dude, this dude is kind of like encroaching on your liberties and freedoms.
I know, bro.
It's uncool.
Bro, I literally needed to attack your soldiers to touch the gem.
So like, it's like you're able to do that, or you could just like gone to the end of the mission and gotten the neutral one.
Yeah.
Or kill all the aliens and get a good one. How it works, kind of.
Perfect.
And then on the map, it'll, which I think it only showed for a second last time, it'll move you towards the evil one. And there are 10 different combination endings.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of, so in Naruto, so like there's Naruto, and Naruto has like the nine-tailed fox still inside of him. There's also some a dude named Gaara who has a different like spirit beast still inside him, and like they're both kind of like mega powerful dudes, but like, and at one point Naruto comments on how Gaara in the beginning is all evil and junk, and like he's angry and like evil and a psychopath. And Naruto's like, damn, like when I look at him, I think I could have ended up just like him if not for the people and friends that I had with me along the way. I'm like, damn, dude, you're right. You really do be like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Speaking of friendship, it's confirmed that Shadow's best friends with the United States president.
Damn.
He just has a picture of him at the front of the White House. What are they doing there?
What's going on?
We must stand united to defend our world against these invaders.
So true.
I mean, is this commentary about aliens?
I mean, you keep it like having the world stand united is more difficult than it might sound, because like in Naruto, so there's like the Hidden Leaf Village, like there's a ton of different ninja villages, and the Hidden Leaf Village signed agreements with all the other villages to like form a military like kind of like pact, like alliance, saying, hey, we're not gonna attack each other.
Dr. Eggman?
How does he know who he is?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, there was one game before this, Sonic Heroes, where like they established the Shadow His Amnesia plotline.
So you already met Dr. Eggman?
Yeah.
Okay. The up one is evil. Why not the down? Because like down is bad.
Listen, these game devs were smoking crack, okay? You ever see that JonTron video?
The
What?
doctor must have gone this way.
Like, there was a JonTron video where what's it called? He pretends, like it was an old one where he pretends to be Sonic Team, and Sonic Team was just like addicted to cocaine, and they're like, we give Shadow the Hedgehog a fucking gun or whatever, and we're gonna make him Sonic kiss a princess, yeah.
Dude, that'd be like, dude, if Sonic kissed a princess, it'd be kind of hot. I don't want to be as hot as Amy right now, though.
Are you gonna pull a gut deal? Like, look at Amy. She the most attractive thing is the dress and the 3 quills.
Hot chick heaven.
Hot chick heaven.
Hot chick heaven. Dude, is it Halloween?
Yeah, it's spooky time now.
Dude, that was really long.
Whoa.
So what's your evil task now?
Well,
What kind of sus task do you have to do now?
I think I need to just continue going down the neutral ones, and unless you want to do like a complete zigzag, and
Please, you've got to find cream.
because it doesn't matter what we do until we get to the end, right?
So like, if we go up, then all the way back down if we wanted.
Yeah.
Like, as long as we can like make
We
it
can make
down.
Shadow a complete schizo.
Like in school days.
This stone lantern looks like it's already fire. Shadow, do you have something to start a fire?
No, today I will be indecisive, and Shadow will just. No, okay, I'll.
Shadow will just be like really indecisive and start boning everyone. And then like,
I'd like you to go and light those giant lanterns. They're part of my
please, you've got to find Cream. Well, did you find her?
Cream.
Shadow, where are you going? The giant lantern is
Dude,
behind you.
don't diss Doctor Eggman like that by going.
Oh,
Damn, not here.
Ooh,
oh, you know what that means.
I know what that means.
Hold on. You get to. No, whoa! You're already starting. Oh, give me a sec to catch up. What the?
Sorry, dude.
All right, I guess we gotta take turns because there's just not enough space. God.
Too many cooks, dude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hate doing push-ups.
Hey, dude.
You want to also, one I think it might be an even funner gimmick if you got the controller now. Every time I die.
Okay.
All right.
Why?
It's a start button. Oh. I need to click on the game.
It's the sound of a gun being.
Yes.
Hey, look! It's a balloon!
No. I'm coming.
Oh.
It's like in. Just bring me up.
I mean, yeah, it's just taking you automatically. You have no control.
I don't.
No, you can just kind of move it from side to side.
This just took us right back where we started. I guess we
What?
should jump off where we want to go.
You're doing it.
Oh, we did it again.
This stone lantern looks like it's for lighting fire. Shadow, do you have something to start a fire with?
No, I don't have any.
Shadow, do you have something to start a fire with?
Dude,
That robot is gonna roll itself right into you. Get rid of the ball first.
the balls.
Whoa, Amy touched ball.
Maybe.
That's gross. She's like
This stone
12 or something on now.
lighting fire.
Damn, for
Do you
real.
have something to start a
I think
fire
so. Yeah, Sonic's like 16. Sonic confirmed minor. Ruh-roh.
Sonic confirmed it. Shadow file.
The black creatures have infiltrated my castle.
Black
I'd like
creatures
to
are-
go and light those giant lanterns. They're part of my special defenses.
Oh, no.
Damn, not here.
Well, I guess we gotta do more. Oh, damn.
I guess you get back now.
I'm gonna take like a very awkward angle. Oh god. Ten. Oh god. Oh god.
Hot damn, dude.
This is gonna be awful if we keep dying.
You'll like it tomorrow as much of a humped, grizzled Chad as I am. Oh!
Damn, not here.
What?
Damn, you insta-died, dude. It's embarrassing.
I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, it was you, your inability to do anything right is what caused this.
We are not arguing while we're doing push-ups, okay?
Yeah, we are.
We're not an old married
We're
couple.
really arguing right now.
No, we're not. We're not arguing.
Yeah, we are.
No, you can't. I'm doing girl push-ups.
Okay, dude. Don't worry.
Why?
On my team.
You can start playing while I'm still doing push-ups. Also, can you change the screen to like the gameplay?
How do I do that?
You can do it on the stream deck or just click scene.
Game?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. Oh.
Damn, I'm not here.
No! No!
I'm sorry, Martin.
I don't want to go into push-up dead.
Hey, listen, just try and get as close as you can get.
Or like bit. That's the
Bit?
yeah. That's the full webcam.
Oh.
Like the entire screen is a webcam.
Wow. Interesting. I don't know that's what I would have called, but okay.
Okay, alright. No more dying.
Martin.
This is getting way more tiring than I thought it would be.
And just don't die, Martin. Just don't die.
Hey, look! It's a balloon!
Just don't get immediately knocked in full this time.
Find out next.
Wait, did he just say damn it?
Yeah. You didn't even die, dude.
Even if I can't. This is awful. This is torture. This is what they tell like people in prison to do. Like instead of going into solitary, this is a plea bargain agreement.
It is. It really is. You can do yours and I'll do mine.
Oh, you just want to watch. You just want to watch, huh?
Yeah, I'll watch then I'll partake in my own.
You're just doing this because you're tired, aren't you?
Nah, I'm get tired.
No,
I'll go right
no,
now.
Ivan never gets tired.
I don't get tired. You can watch. I can go first. You like that swap between the
You're looking a little red in the face, not gonna lie.
Hey, I don't get red in the face.
No, never.
Never. It's not something that I do. I just don't do that.
I'm gonna like take off my socks genuinely. Like I'm just slipping on the floor at this point. How promiscuous I know.
This guy promiscuous, dude. Balls.
Wait, I lost count. Fuck.
Just call it 3 more. That's good though.
Hey. No, it's your turn. I got. Oh no, I didn't die. So it's still my turn.
It's still your turn. Merely need an explanation.
Hey, Shadow! The black creatures have infiltrated my castle.
What?
I'd like you to go and light those giant lanterns. They're part of my special defenses.
Yeah.
Stupid ghosts. Think
You're
they can just
stupid
hold my
American.
freaking castle.
Also, I'm slow.
Gotta get out of this camp.
It's a camp robot. They guess if you're helping drive up the monster, you can get involved. Do you remember how these balloons work? If you don't
No.
jump down someplace along the way, it'll just bring you right back.
What if Amy was voiced by Silica, dude?
I mean, I don't think that's an. I don't know who voices Amy. I think.
I'm gonna Google it.
You're gonna Google who voices Amy?
Yeah. This game is Shadow the Hedgehog, right?
Yeah. Granted, it should be relatively consistent.
Yeah. Like it's Sonic. If nothing else, they're consistent.
Where's this damn rabbit?
That was- Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, there.
She's nuts wandered off.
She's like 6.
She's nuts.
This is a special container that will let you store special weapons that you can retrieve later. Hey, maybe you could use that good-looking thing to fly over to the castle? Jamie, and then press the X button to get on.
Yay, the gimmick that's here for this stage and then never gets brought back.
What, right?
Down on the control
Yeah.
to fly up.
That's an awesome
Up
game.
and fly
Why did
down.
not do that?
Hold down the A button to fly a little faster.
Dragons are so cool.
Awesome, bro. At least I kind of figured out how it works after there was a garbage level with these controls. And never mind.
Just leave the robots alone.
Damn, not here.
Damn.
Damn.
Not here. I don't think Amy is anyone, dude. Except for like a ton of nothing characters from like non-existent shows, and then also Pokemon people.
Huh. Okay. Oh, God. I have a headache.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Come on, Ivan.
Sorry, Martin. I'm going for
You're going for
I'm going for the
100%?
good- I'm going for the good reps, dude.
100%?
Yeah, I'm 100% right now.
Alright, since I died.
That's right. Next I'm gonna look at who else Shadow voice has.
You can press X, I think, to go faster.
Aliens are crushing all of Eggman's robots. Guess he got what's coming to him.
Damn. Oh my god, he said it.
Wait, did he? No, you said it.
I think that's a valid argument.
You were the one that said damn.
I won't control it.
He said damn it.
He did say damn it. I can't remember my flow though. Wow, I can counter.
If you die right now, we have to do 20.
Just
Not here.
20.
20 push-ups?
Like 20 wrap-ups.
Man. Oh, God.
Want to start queuing them? Okay, I want to do 10 right now, and then we start queuing them up, and we have to do them every Steins Gate room.
I don't know. I am not gonna get into push-up debt, okay?
Nah, push up debt.
Push-up debt is...
Push up debt, and then we work that debt down every Steins Gate stream. Right at the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not doing. I'm just doing the push-ups here and now. I'm not getting into push-up debt. Why not? Same reason as I don't want to get into any debt. Interest is a B word.
No interest. This is like interest-free debt.
Listen, I don't like owing people money.
Well, you're only gonna owe them the amount of money that you know you're gonna owe them. You can go first, and I'll go.
2, 3, 4, 5. Break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break.
Come on, Marty. Come on, Marty.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 4.5. 5.
Damn.
One, 2, 3, 4. No. 4.
No, now I think about it. This is like that one scene in Naruto, in like I think it's episode 55 of Naruto, where Rock Lee injured both his arm and leg, but he's outside like the hospital still doing push-ups. And he's like, I've made an agreement with myself where I will do 200 push-ups, and if I cannot do 200 push-ups, then I will do 300 squats. And she's like, 198. And like then Sakura and Ino are both like, no, Rock Lee, you're gonna hurt yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Rock Lee. You're gonna hurt yourself. And he's like, shut up. I must do it. This my ninja way is like 199. And then he falls and collapses right then and there. He passes out. And it is so goddamn sad. It's so sad, dude. Because Rock Lee had been working his ass off all of that time. And all because the other dude broke his arms and legs. He can't do it now. They said he's not gonna ever be able to be a ninja again. They said he can't fight again after that, dude, after those injuries he took. It's so sad. Like, what's he gonna do?
I mean, he's gonna do more push-ups. That's what he's gonna do.
Dude, it's so sad. It is so sad. Your mother. Fine dream.
Okay, back to the game again.
I want to see those games again. Ready to restart? I haven't said it yet. What does the restart do? Just go back to the last checkpoint?
I think it restarts like the stage.
Do you think or you know?
I know.
Okay.
I'd rather restart the whole stage than do another 10 push-ups.
Do it, Martin. Full street.
The doctor must have gone this way.
Watch. Shadow says, "I need to find where the damn doctor is."
You know, like Sonic and Shadow are always the same guy.
Well, you kind of missed the agreement where we decided that we do at 10 push-ups every time Shadow says "damn."
Alright, I was seeing who else the Shadow voice actor was here.
Just leave the robots alone.
Damn, not here.
Damn, not there.
It wasn't even worth restarting the level.
It wasn't, dude.
It was not worth it in the slightest. I'm gonna drink the rest of this water.
Nothing.
Really? No, nothing. No feelings of impending doom or dread.
Literally nothing. But you know what is something? Is the fact that Shadow the Hedgehog also voices Ceylon from Pokemon the movie, Gensect, and the Legendary Awakened. The Legend Awakened, dude, that's insane. Like, that's wild.
Okay. 10. It's your turn.
Oh, that's right, my turn for the game. Alright.
Hey, look! It's a balloon!
It's a balloon.
It's a balloon.
It's a balloon. A water balloon?
A water balloon?
Yes! You just read my mind. It's a game over too.
Oh, game over. Continue,
I will
guys.
find the truth.
You just read my mind.
Must have gone this way.
You just read my mind. What's that? A water balloon? Yes, you just read my mind.
Can I convert the push-ups into like planks or something?
Do you have weights?
No, but I have things that weigh a lot.
Such as?
We could put stuff in this backpack. Like some heavy stuff in this backpack.
I like the idea of banking push-ups though, and then doing them at the start and end of every science issue.
No, that'd be actual hell.
Nah, dude. You could do those constant reps.
I mean,
I could read-
again, I got some SAT textbooks.
We can start turning it into me reading a page of Sword Art Online every time he says "damn." And we can slowly work our way through the book.
I mean, do you really want to give up on the whole push-ups thing?
I mean,
Yeah, okay, alright. Oh.
an impossibly huge castle of rock and iron floating in an endless expanse of sky. That is the entirety of this world. A tireless month-long survey by a team of fanatical experts found the base floor of the fortress more than 6 miles in diameter, just large enough to fit the entire Setagaya ward of Tokyo inside. And considering that 100 floors stacked atop one another, the sheer vastness of the structure beggared the imagination. It was impossible to estimate the total amount of data it all represented. Inside the castle were several bustling cities, countless smaller towns and villages, forests, plains, and lakes. Only one staircase connected each floor to those adjacent to it, and these staircases were located within dangerous mazes filled with monsters. It was difficult just finding them, much less reaching them, but once someone had cleared the stairs and arrived at a major city, the next floor up, a teleport gate linking the 2 floors would open in every city below, allowing players instantaneously travel among the various levels of the castle. It was thus that over 2 long years, its inhabitants slowly but steadily conquered this giant fortress. The current human frontier is the 74th floor. And that's that first page.
Yeah, I think I like this a lot better.
I love SAO.
I love Sword Art Online too.
Oh, Shadow, I'm so glad you're here. Bea went into this weird-looking castle and she hasn't come back out. Will you go in there with me to look for her?
God, now I'm just tired from that. That was probably over 100 push-ups at least.
Look, it's a balloon.
Maybe.
Hey, do you think you might be able to grind on that?
Man.
Hey, this stone lantern looks like it's for lighting fire.
I'm not just speedrunning this thing. What's the Shadow of the Hedgehog speedrunning scene like?
Considering there are so many endings, I don't think it's very vast, but I think I think they just use an exploit to just kind of skip every stage on the neutral route because you see the red and blue meters? If you fill up the blue meter, it just activates a chaos control that just like skips part of the level for you. And I think there's a glitch that you can just make it so that it goes infinitely.
Cool.
Surprisingly though, I don't think the Sonic speedrunning scene is that active.
What?
I mean, I think maybe for like the classic games, but you know, everything besides those ones. I don't think.
That's sad. I almost want Sonic
Oh,
speedrunning.
where did she go? Shadow hasn't found her yet.
Just break the wall. Jeez.
Cheese and
Nuts.
damn it. I think it's time to pull out another page of that book.
That's right, you just said damn it. Alright. Dude, you're lucky this next page is like...
Oh boy, I'm so excited for Sword Art Online story
The
time.
castle's name is Einkrad, a floating world of blade and battle with about 6,000 human beings trapped within, otherwise known as Sword Art Online. That was an impressive page.
Awesome. Hold on. What background music do you want while reading the illustrious Sword Art Online?
What's the name of like the battle music that they play? Is it like World of Swords? Is that the...
I think the only problem with actual SAO music is that copyright. Well, I might...
Can you play the Mao Gakui no Futeki Gosha ending looped for 10 hours?
That's even worse.
But that's even worse. You think that you get copy strike, dude?
Yeah. I want to get copy striked, bro.
But dude, it's like the Mao Gakui no Futeki Gosha Shijo Saikyo no Mao no Shiso Tensei Shite Gakko e.
I mean, this sounds about... Shut up, 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 shut up. I mean, this is about the same sort of online battle music.
What if you look up what if you just play the Mao Gakui no Sword Art Online battle music at like 2 times speed?
Epic.
Dude, think of it this way.
Eating.
Me and Joe have AMQ every week.
What?
And the worst thing that happens is VODs get muted for parts.
I don't want the VODs of you reading Sword Art Online, though, to get muted, bro.
Neither do I, but dude, that means that if you download the VOD fast enough, it won't be. Martin, you want to make a Sword Art Online audiobook?
Yes.
Yo guys, if I can get 1 subscriber right here, right now on the Twitch stream, I will make a Sword Art Online audiobook.
Well, you heard him. You heard the man. Either way. So I love Sword Art Online.
Damn, you be flying, alright,
Hold
dude.
down on the controls, fly up, and push up and fly down. Hold down the A button to fly a little faster.
Whoa.
Damn, you be flying.
I'd be flying. I'd be flying.
It's just like real
I
planes.
don't like the look
Yeah.
of
It almost just dropped me off the edge for no reason. This game's a scam.
Yeah,
Seriously.
That's really rude, like seriously.
Watch your step, okay?
We're back where we were.
They're disgusting! Go get rid of them! Hey, look! It's a balloon!
A water balloon. Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Dude. Stop them quick!
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Dude, can you not see that guy like through the clear thing that thing was or something?
No.
Weird.
Transparency is just broken.
For real. That's hard, dude. Done. Press B to gun. Damn, you ooh.
There's another stone lantern.
There's another bone lantern.
Katana. Like,
Dude, it's just like flying from Sword Art Online.
yes. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's exactly what I was thinking. What was y'all thinking? boing. You
There's
just got
another stone
mouse.
lantern.
Boing.
Yep. Fire.
Maybe you should try breaking.
Fire.
And then she kind of died.
Oh man, it's a dead end.
More like it's a bed end.
There must be something important here if someone went to the trouble of hiding.
Damn, you got that explosive. Dude, that was insane. Talking about
The
vandalism.
walls are closing in.
Oh no.
There she goes.
Oh, bye, Amy.
Dude, a rocket launcher now is awesome. Did you just kill something?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Death to all who oppose me.
Damn, he's angry.
He's pissed, bro.
Death to all that oppose me.
He's like
There's another stone lantern.
he's like
When Shadow the Hedgehog gets angry, dude.
Nah, dude. Shadow's awesome possum. He's not angry.
No, it's an hedgehog.
God damn. Oh
Fun.
no. I'm stuck.
Damn, we barely made the cut for that one. That's because he's so short. I'm sorry, that wasn't Lawful.
Yeah, that really was. Like I didn't even know what to say to that. Also, I'm completely average for the American male.
Mark, average is not enough. You want to be average, you want to be above average.
On a good day, I'm above average.
Dang, you got a shotgun now. You can break open that door on the other side.
That's what I was thinking. Let me in.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. Now you did it. And it is tough. It really sucks, you know. Really sucks to do.
well, if I have to come back here, I have to come back here.
Dang, we're gonna do like some nasty things
Oh
here.
no!
Goop.
I have no idea which one of these is cheese.
Cheese and nuts.
That's it. I think it was cheese.
How do you know what cheese sounds like?
Dude, cheese don't even make a sound. It's not loose.
Well, make a sound if you squish it.
Just pick up.
I got it. That was
If you
cheese.
want to stay clear of trouble, then
Cheese.
stay away from that doctor.
Zero vision. Well, like a B-roll I'm sorry.
That was uncalled for.
It really was. I do apologize. You know, you trying to like get cheese in that mission reminds me of like, remember in the beginning when Sasuke and Naruto and Sakura first went to a team with Kakashi, and Kakashi like when he's like first training them, he like tells them to steal the bells from him, and in order to like win, they have to work together.
Doctor, I don't want to fight with you, but I need
No,
those
I don't.
sounds. They
Why
hold
doesn't he
us
want to fight with him?
Enough of this nonsense.
The Chaos Emeralds belong to me. All of them. No one gets in my way. Those who do will be destroyed. So stand clear or I will crush you. Just as I will those black creatures.
Black creatures.
Shadow was not a fan of
Let
that.
me show you the power of my latest, greatest creation.
Why can't you just leave us alone already? Shadow, bring us down!
So I fought this boss before on a previous route. I don't think it's that hard.
Is that all you got? Lights out! How dare you!
Damn, dude, you take boss fight.
Lights out! Lights out!
I mean, the guns. Guns are effective. Shocker.
Seriously, dude.
Take this! Take this! You haven't seen the last of me!
That's it.
That was tough.
Very.
Sorry, Doctor, but that chaos
There's
emerald
no
is
sound
mine.
effects. Oh
Like, it's just oddly silent for a really long time. Then the music comes in. Sorry, Doctor.
Perfect.
It's like, dude. Give me some whiplash.
Emotional whiplash.
Those idiots! They're destroying everything! How can I take over the city and build the Eggman Empire if there is no city? I'm at my limit. I have no choice. Send in the Eggman fleet. Charge!
Eggman is sending in the fleet.
He's sending in the big guns.
Dude, he's sending in the fleet? That is insane.
I bet no one expected this baby could fly.
I transported this brilliant flying
Why are we teaming up with him now?
over 2,000
Again, I like the complete nonsense of his story just by being indecisive.
Like, it's like just, he just like shows up out of nowhere and it's just like in ghost and he's talking to Shadow. Shadow's like, sure, I'll listen to him.
Do these fools really believe they can stop me?
Then like them trying to stop you would be like Superman fighting Goku.
The Doctor?
Death battle.
Yeah, that battle was complete utter bullshit. Goku would have won, should have won, did win.
No, Superman won every time, bro. The death battle guy said so.
Yeah, dude, listen, they don't know what they're talking about. They literally don't know what they're talking about. Like Goku is so awesome. There's no way you would lose to Superman.
But kryptonite is Superman's only weakness.
Sky, staring at it from
Nah,
afar.
Goku's so weak.
Have I seen it before?
The foolish scientists still seek to resist us. Use our cannons and blow ships out of the sky.
Okay, I'll take the ships out of the sky just for you.
If you're the one that he's making do all the work, dude.
One ship down.
Got him.
There we
Damn,
go.
he killed the dude. This is like Battlefield 1. He's shooting down like the big airships.
Hold on, weren't people like actually excited in
There's got to be some
Bet
kind of peculiar
for what is it? Battlefield 2040 whatever.
2042.
Yeah, that's the one. 2042.
More about it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, people were excited for the E3 trailer.
I'm relatively excited. I don't think another modern Battlefield games are kind of kind of old game. It looks like it might just be like, you know, kind of like Battlefield 4.
I mean, I like how people, the director of Battlefield 5 says, "Oh, you don't like our game? Well, then don't buy it." And then people didn't buy it, and then he got fired.
Yeah, dude, seriously. So do definitely back
Guys, the bionic arm is important, okay? That don't make sense.
I've got.
Annihilate the scientists' battleships. You can move your body and hands while you are descending. These worthless machines from my sight.
No, I just messed something up.
Then, oh, you hear what he said?
I mean, I guess we gotta take another SAO break.
The dull gray point of the sword chipped my shoulder. I felt a chilly hand squeeze deep within my chest as the thin line fixed to the corner of my vision shrank slightly. The blue horizontal line, my HP bar, was a visualization of my remaining life force. I still had more than 80% of my maximum health remaining, but a wiser perspective said I was 20% closer to the brink of death. Before the enemy's blade began its motion again, I darted backward to maintain the distance between us. I forcefully exhaled and took another breath. My virtual body in this required no oxygen. Back on the other side, my flesh and blood form was no doubt panting heavily as I lay prostrate on my bed. Cold sweat would be glistening on my outstretched hands, and my pulse racing without end. It was only natural. Everything around me was a virtual 3D object. The only thing I'd lost being abstract. Numerical hit points, but my life hung in the balance all the same. And in that sense, this battle was the ultimate injustice. The enemy before me was half man, half beast monster, covered in slick green scales with long arms, that of a lizard and a...
Wow.
That page cuts off mid-sentence.
So does presumably with that song. All right. Thank goodness. The SAO break really bringing it back together since Shadow did say damn.
Seriously though. I want to hear more than that. Better say damn again so we can read another page of SAO.
Now I'm invested.
Actually. Dude, he's talking about his HP and like that battle.
What battle?
I don't know what battle he's fighting, but like, dude, like, similarly to how I could respect the way this game just got right into it, I can respect the way the SAO novel is just getting right into it, dude. It's just like boom, stuff going on right now. Aren't you happy that stuff is happening for you?
Boom, boom, boom! Action, action, excitement, excitement.
Really keeps the reader hooked, you know. What's up with that big thing following?
As time passes, parts of this temple are corroded and become fragile.
Oh yeah, bro.
2 ships destroyed. How pathetic. The scientist is an incompetent witness. And now we shall uncover his foolishness.
Got a bazooka.
Bazooka and legs? That's kind of impressive if you think about it. Oh.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Keep going. Maybe it won't come right now.
Well, I mean, you want to get the book ready? Because you know what he's about to say?
Damn, not here.
A elongated tail was not only inhuman, but it wasn't even truly alive. It was a massive digital data that could be rebuilt by the system, and no matter how many times it was killed. Okay, it wasn't quite that simple. Presumably the AI programs observing my by its tail, learning my habits and sharpening its reactions, one with fighting. But the instant this individual creature died, that information would be reset rather than carried over to the next list one of the options. So in a sense, this older man was alive. It was unique in the Right. I couldn't have understood what I was muttering under my breath, but the creature, a level 82 monster called the Lizard Man Lord, exposed in evil things, lining its slender jaw and hissed to laugh at me anyway. Slender. It's real. Everything in this world is real. None of it is artificial. I held out a long sword in a straight line, chest high. Lizard Man raised the buckler on his left arm and drew back the scimitar on his right. As we paused, a chill breeze emanated from beyond the dim labyrinth corridor, rippling the torches along the wall. The flame flickered off the damp stones. With a ferocious roar, the Lizard Man Lord leaped forward. Its scimitar darted for my stomach in a sharp arc. A brilliant orange curve flashing through the air. Veiled Crescent was a high-level, heavy attack skill for curved swords. A deadly charging blow that covered a distance of 4 yards in just 0.4 seconds. But I knew it was coming. Keeping my distance was the entire plan. I was daring the enemy AI to use it against me. The scimitar blade passed just inches from my face, my nose wrinkling at the charred odor left in its wake. I ducked, pressing up against Lizard Man's belly. Say ya!
Did it seriously ends with say ya?
Say ya. I think that's probably like a kendo thing, because you know Kirito does kendo? Or he did kendo? Because like they, I'm pretty sure in kendo they yell like what moves they're making.
Oh.
Because in kendo it's not about like they tell you, like they call out the moves they're making, so you know exactly what they're gonna do. So it is a sheer battle of just who is better, not like
Damn it. It's not. There's no trickery because you.
Yeah, no. It's like just, you know exactly what the person is doing. It's more just about completely just about your judgment as to what to do in response and how quickly you can react to that. It's kind of interesting.
You want to start training in kendo professionally, Ivan?
I don't know about that one, but I think it's kind of funny that they just yell what they're going to do, because like I feel like my knee-jerk reaction to that is just kind of like, what? Why would you tell them what you're doing?
It's part of the rules. It's a matter of principle.
It is a matter of principle. Respect that. Respect the principle.
As time passes, parts of this temple and become fragile.
Oh.
Ships destroyed.
And I just walked right through it.
As an incompetent
Dude, I don't respect that. I don't respect how the that shit basically doing this. Although the thing about it might be metaphors or something.
It's a metaphor for what?
Like the way the ship falls, but it has no effect on stuff when it falls. It's like it's a metaphor for life, dude. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You're wrong.
No.
Everybody's fucking hard. Everybody's fucking hard. Alright, put it down then.
Damn, not here.
With a cry, I slashed my weapon sideways, the blade glowing cyan with a slice of the scales, the creature's soft underbelly spraying beams of crimson light in the place of blood as a dull crack sounded from above. My combo continued unabated. The system automatically assisted my further assault, chaining it to the next attack faster than I could have moved on my own. This is the advantage of sword skills, the most significant decisive feature of a battle in this world. As the sword leapt back from left to right, it found a purchase in the Lizard Man's chest again. I followed that momentum into the full body spin and drove my third blow even deeper into the enemy's core. No sooner had the Lizard Man regained mobility than it let out a roar of rage and fear, swinging its scimitar down from on high. My combo wasn't over yet. From its full extension to the right, my sword shot diagonally left and upward like a spring, directly striking the enemy's heart, its critical point. The four-stroke combination left a square of glowing blue lines extending outward from me, horizontal square, a four-part sword skill. The brilliant light reflected off the walls of the labyrinth, then faded at the same time. The HP bar displayed above the Lizard Man's head vanished without a trace, as it unleashed a long final scream, and then a massive green form threw itself backwards, paused at an unnatural angle, and exploded into a mass of delicate polygons with a blast like the shattering of a huge glass structure. This is the death in virtual world, instantaneous and simple utter annihilation without a trace. purple font in the center of my view popped up, listing my experience and items rewarded. I swiped my sword back and forth before turning it to the sheath over my shoulder. Backing up.
He literally just did a.
He did.
Man, Kirito is so awesome.
He is like actually just so cool.
I want to be just like him when I grow up.
I do want to be just like Kirito.
I'm 8. I'm in middle school. I want to be just like Kirito when I grow up. He's so awesome.
So do I, dude. Several steps pressed against the wall of the dungeon, I let myself slide into a sitting position. I released the breath I'd been holding and shut my eyes and think me in a Lawful was completely with a long pipe. I shook my head several times before the pain before opening my eyes. The clock display in the lower right-hand corner of my vision showed that it was already past 3 in the afternoon. If I didn't leave the maze soon, I'd never get back to town before dark. Better turn back, I muttered to no one in particular and slowly rose to my feet. It was the end of a full day's worth of progress. Another day of successfully eluding the Grim Reaper's grasp. Once I returned to my bed and took a rest, the next day would bring another endless series of battles. When the combat is endless and the stakes are fatal, all safety nets and backup plans in the world will prevent Lady Luck from betraying you at some point down the line. The only real issue was whether or not the game would be beaten before I could draw the Ace of Spades. If survival was your top priority, the smartest play would be to remain in the safety of the town until the day someone else beats the game. But the fact that I spent every waking moment testing the front line on my own, risking death for an even greater statistical reward, meant one of two things: that I was either a tried and true VR MMO, virtual reality massively multiplayer online addict, or a damn fool so arrogant as to honestly think that he could free the world with his sword arm. As I started making for an exit into the labyrinth, the self-deprecating grin started to form my mouth. I thought back to that day, 2 years ago, the moment everything ended and began.
Wow.
Amazing.
I seem to have caught an employee touching their mouth and hair before washing their hands while touching the food.
Whoa, you already said.
Wait, did he say damn?
He did say damn when he got hit. Yeah. The strained cries were paired with desperate sword swipes and the blade swirling through nothingness. The blue board charged its attacker the next instant, nimbly evading his slashes despite its massive hold. As I watched the beast's flat snout throwing him skyward roll across the field, I couldn't help laughing out loud. Haha, not like that. The important part is your very first motion, Klein. Yow, hairy bastard. As the boar's attacker, my party member Klein, rose to his feet swinging, he shot back a pitiful reply in my direction. Easy for you to say, Kirito. You can really move. I'd only met this man just a few hours earlier. His reddish hair flared back by the red bandana tied to his forehead. His lean figure clad in simple leather armor. If we introduced ourselves with our real names, it would have been hard not to use polite honor words. But these were character names, we chose them specifically for this ritual work. He was Klein, I was Kirito. Attaching this on to each other here would have just been weird. Noting that Klein's legs were unsteady and his still had.
They said Klein. I like Klein.
Klein rocks.
Too bad you don't see him ever.
Yeah, actually, dude. It's so sad they do the main characters.
Well, besides Kirito and Asuka.
Damn, not here.
Man, we're really just getting a lot of SAO breaks, just back and forth.
Probably distant. Now with grass in my feet, trumpet rock, mellow over my shoulders. This is what our Kansas motion is the initiation of sword skills, so don't remain glowing from it. Rest happened really automatic. Melved and flash, the rock traced a bright arc through the air, striking the blue board between the eyes and prepared to charge again. No way, dude, in the sword, in the show, we can at least threw it in his butt. The swine artist squealed of rage and turned to me. Of course it moves. It's not training them. As long as you initiate the motion, you get the sword skill on it properly. The system will ensure that it hits the target. Motion. Klein muttered the word like a spell, waving his cutlass in his right hand. The beast properly known as a frenzied boar was only level 1 mob. But with all the missed strikes and painful counterattacks, Khan's HP bar was nearly half gone. Dying wasn't a big deal since you'd simply revive from nearby starting town. We'd have to trek all the way back to your on the ground again. Despite can only last one more round. I tilted my head in hesitation as I deflected the boar's charge with my sword. How do I explain this? You don't just hold it up and swing it and cut the enemy like 1, 2, 3. You have to pause just enough for your first motion to feel like just enough in your first motion to feel the skill queue up, and then kapow, you blast into him. Kapow, huh? Klein held his curved sword at mid-level, and his handsome features crumbled into a pathetic grimace beneath his tasteless bandana. He took one deep breath in and out, lowered his waist, and lifted the sword as though to cradle it in his right shoulder. This time, System recognized the required motion, and his arched blade glinted orange.
So I'm about to kill Poog. Line. Black. Don't get black.
Damn, not here.
Game actually just screwed me over there. We're getting a lot of SAO tonight.
He roared, and in a much smoother motion than before, bounced forward of his left foot. A satisfying sheen sound effect as the rain rang out as his blade carved the path, the color of fire. Reversing one head center skill caught the board, charging in on the head and wiped out its remaining HP. The enormous bolt shattering like glass, pitiable squeals, purple experience never exploded before eyes. Hell yeah, Klein struck a victory pose, turning to me with a huge smile, his hand held mine. I returned the high five and cracked a smile on my own. Congrats on your first kill, just remember that boy was basically the lumpiest little slime you can get in any other game. Are you serious? I was convinced that he was a mid-level boss. Not a chance. I returned my sword to its sheath on my back, my smile fading to a wry grin. Behind the friendly teasing, I understood Klein's euphoria. With my extra 2 months of experience leveling up, I've been single-handedly responsible for all of our battles so far. Making this the first time Klein had truly tasted the pleasure of dispatching a foe with some sort. As if to practice his lesson, Klein repeated the same skill several times, hooting and crackling, while I turned to survey our surroundings. The field around us was brilliantly illuminated by the sunlight, just beginning to take a finger down. Farther than north lay the silhouette of a forest, and while a lake sparkled to the south, and the walls of the town faded faintly glimpsed peaks. The west was nothing but endless sky and golden clouds. We were standing in the field to the west of the town was beginning. The starting area of the south was the very first floor of Minecraft. Countless other players were no doubt fighting.
You see, okay, what I'm wondering is, so this is before people found out that they, died in game, died in real life.
Yeah.
What if somebody accidentally got Sword Art Online, immediately went to the outskirts, and just died before the Akihiko Kaiba announcement even happened? That must have sucked for them, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like, they wouldn't have even known what was up. They'd just be and thought that they were dying in the game usually. It's like, oh, be dead now.
Huh. No, oh! I thought I got gay baby jailed. No, I'm just stupid now.
Damn. Monsters of their own in our vicinity, but the scale of the space was so vast that none were within eyeshot. Finally satisfied, Glenn returned to the cutlass and the scabbard from his waist and approached, scanning the horizon with me. Man, no matter how many times I see this, I just can't bring myself to believe that's all inside a game. Just because we're inside doesn't mean that the game won't absorb our souls or whatever. All our brains are doing is bypassing our eyes and ears, taking in information directly through the ears. I spoke through pursed lips like a pouting child when she was hunched. Yeah, well, you're already used to it. It's my first full dive into a game. It's unbelievable. What time to be alive? You act like it's such a big deal. I laughed it off, but I secretly agreed from her fear. Name of the hardware that runs Sword Art Online. This VR MMORPG, a virtual reality massive multiplayer online role-playing game. But this machine is fundamentally different from home TV gaming consoles of the past. Unlike previous hardware featuring 2 points of mana, of man-machine interface on a flat monitor and handheld controller. The Nerve Gear was just a single interface. You want a piece of headgear that entirely covers that interface. Countless transmitters embedded within the unit generate a multi-layer electric field that connects directly to the user's brain. Information is sent not to their eyes and ears, but to the visual and auditory centers of the brain itself, not just vision and hearing. Taste, touch, smell, the Nerve Gear is capable of accessing all the senses. With the headgear on, the machine arm locked in place, a simple link start spoken command instantly causes all external noise to fade out and plunge your vision into darkness. Pass through a floating rainbow ring, materializing out of the empty darkness, and you're in a different world, composed entirely of digital data.
Wow. Granted, hearing that just reminds me of the thing I said at one point where I think Valve right now is working on some like brain function with the Vive. So I like the idea that Gabe Newell is going to be in real life Akihiro Kaiba, and he's just going to actually trap somebody in like Half-Life.
That would be awesome if Gabe Newell became IRL Akihiro Kaiba.
Well, right, because listen, it's getting to a point where we might have the technology. See, it's actually subconscious at this point. I just want to hear more SAO.
In other words, this machine realized the release to the public in May of 2022 finally succeeded in creating a perfect virtual reality. The major electronic manufacturers that developed the Nerve Gear coined the term full dive to describe the active potential of the VR world. As an all-encompassing isolation from reality, more than worthy to term. After all, the machine could provide virtual stimuli to all five senses, also intercepted and collected the brain's commands to the body. It was a vital function of providing full control in the virtual world. In other words, if your mental commands to your real body were allowed to pass, you might run within the virtual world during a full dive, but your body would quickly slam against the wall of the room. It was only because the Nerve Gear receptor signals from the spine of the body converted them into visual information that finally could race down a virtual dive to extreme towards the fandom. You leap into the game. The sheer impact of this experience profoundly enchanting many gamers, myself included. Once you tasted the full dive, there was no going back to the world of touch pen and movement sensors. I couldn't climb, dive, watering, and just stared out at the flickering fields and distant city walls. So, is this your first Nerve Gear game, period? Yeah, fine, now I'll turn these down, facing like some proud samurai from the distant past. And maintain a serious expression, could have been fully accurate period piece. But this did not reflect his real-life appearance. It was nothing more than a virtual avatar created from scratch out of a robust list of finely tuned parameters. Actually, I had also chosen to look befitting of a hero of a fantasy anime, almost embarrassingly in its shameless elegance.
How embarrassing. Oh, Kirito.
Silly Kirito.
How embarrassing. Yeah, I paused it.
I'm ready. Are you gonna jump off again this time?
No. I'm gonna get hit, and then Shadow's gonna say, damn. I didn't even want it to happen this time.
Klein continued in a strong and clear voice, also likely to be falsified. Actually, I got SAO first, so I needed to buy the hardware just to play it. I mean, the first shipment was only 10,000 copies, right? I'm one of the lucky ones, although since you've been playing SAO since the beta test, that makes you 10 times as lucky. There were only around 1,000 testers. I guess you could say that. I scratched my head as he stared holes into me. I could remember it as though it were yesterday when the excitement and enthusiasm that swept through the media when Sword Art Online was announced. The Nerve Gear and its revolutionary new full dive format were so novel that the actual software to take advantage of it lagged in response. Initial offerings were simple puzzle and educational titles, a source of serious disappointment to full-blown game addicts like me. The Nerve Gear creates a true virtual world, but the effects of such freedom is entirely lost when it's a world you inhabit so small that it's an impassable wall that can be found within 100 yards in any direction. Hardcore gamers like me were initially entranced by the experience of truly being inside a game. It was only a matter of time before we saw a killer title in one very specific genre. We wanted an MMORPG, an online game that hosted thousands of players in the same vast world together, living, fighting, and adventuring. And just when the desire and expectations had reached their peak came the announcement of Sword Art Online, the first ever entry in the VR MMO genre. The game took place in a massive floating fortress made up of 100 expansive levels, armed with nothing but the weapons in their hands. Players explore each floor, packed with fields, forests, and towns, looking for the staircase upward and defeating terrifying guardian monsters in their quest to reach the top.
Kirito is expositing right now.
Kirito's big time expositing.
Okay, it's time to take it slow, not jump off. Okay, alright, we're making progress! We're making good progress!
Yeah. We have passed the point where we died, what, 4 times, 5 times?
Yeah. If Shadow said damn it right there.
As time passes, parts of this temple have eroded and become fragile.
You just keep shooting at it and not shoot.
Yeah, but I think the thing takes damage.
Yeah.
Like the cannon that you're firing from
I don't
takes
think they hit damage to you like quick enough, or like, so you won't be able to destroy it before then.
The scientist is an incompetent imbecile, and now he shall uncover his foolishness.
Alright, now we're back to it.
Let me open the crate.
Seriously, that's a good thing.
All right. When I open the crate, everyone say "loot get." It's a stupid Germa video where it's like, all right, everyone. Today I'm gonna open something called the Dork Cube, which I got sponsored by. So whenever I open it, everyone be sure to say "loot get." And then the box is, well, I won't spoil it, but is quite the humorous.
Back to the platform straight on. What about probably to the left? Probably can you look to the left?
Why?
Sad, dude.
Damn, not here.
And I gotta restart the level. I should have just.
I will find the
Unlike
truth.
typical fantasy kingdom MMOs, the concept of magic and spells have largely been excised from the setting, making way for a nearly limitless combination of special attacks, cult sword skills. This was an intentional move to maximize the full battle experience, forcing players to use their own bodies and swords to fight. The skills applied not just to combat, but also to crafting disciplines like mines, thinking, leatherworking, and healing, productive endeavors such as fishing and cooking, and even creative pursuits such as playing musical instruments. Therefore, players weren't limited to adventuring within the vast virtual world. They could literally choose their own lifestyle within the game. With enough hard work, a player could buy a home, till fields, and raise sheep if he chose. As details of these features trickled out in stages, enthusiasm among the gaming public rose to a fever pitch. Beta test was announced, which 2,000 players would be granted access to the game before release to help relieve stress testing the system and isolate software bugs. The developer was quickly swamped with 100,000 applicants, which represented nearly half of all Nerf gear units sold at that point. That I somehow managed to slip through the crowd and get into one of these valuable slots with nothing short of a miracle. Not only that, being a beta tester gave me priority access to the retail edition of the game when I hit the market. The 2 months of beta tests were like a fever dream. Even at school, my head was swimming with thoughts of my skill loadout and equipment. Once I got home, I dove into the game until dawn. In no time at all, the beta test moved into my character data with a race. I felt like I had lost part of myself. The day was Sunday, November 6th, 2022. So I'm gonna finally go live in public. I was ready a full 30 minutes early, of course, longer than
30 minutes early. Dang, bro.
he's not fine.
This blue sky.
Alright, a fresh start means
Have I
fresh
seen
start.
it before?
I'm never gonna die. Ever again.
Or,
The foolish scientist who seeks to resist us will use our cannons and load his ships out of the sky. One ship down.
And it seems like we're back to where it was before. So I guess I really no. This part of the level just looks the same. Never mind.
Y'all must have left this behind. It looks like it can jump pretty high.
I'm gaming. Oh.
Ooh.
Ah, the killer's coming this way. You can use this to fly over to the other side. You can move it while descending with the parachute. I wonder how my robots are doing. I detect a high energy magnetic field.
Okay,
You
there
need
we
to
go.
destroy all the power sources.
I'm being
Turn
told
back around.
to charge.
Oh, the earbuds I think are running a little on battery. Also, I was a little stucky. Well, that means I just gotta speed up. Never look back, just like my role model, Kirito Kirigaya. Kazuto Kirigaya, sorry.
Never look back. Go for it, because if I die in the game, I die in real life. Don't die.
Two ships destroyed. How pathetic. The
Oh.
scientist is an incompetent weakness. And now it shall cover his foolishness.
Bee's barge.
Shadow, stop at once.
Listen, why are your guys who I'm allied with, by the way?
Well, like Marcelino says, right now slow is fast.
I did it.
Yeah, we finally made it farther.
Okay.
Power off.
You can't hear it anymore, can you?
No. Sad.
Entire fleet of those ships are no match for us. Hurry. Two vessels.
I mean, you're not missing much. Whenever a cutscene happens, I can just give you the headphones.
We'll get it. Yeah. It's the thought that matters.
I shoot at the can.
Nothing more than scrap to be carted off by the wheels. One vessel remains.
These ruins are a bit more fussy than I expected. I didn't. Firearms won't be any good against those shields. Fight them directly. Don't let them get away!
Damn it. Oh, can you not see the subtitle? Oh.
I don't think that's included in the subtitles.
Yeah, I guess not. I'm holding down the A button. I do.
Make sure you steer clear of walls and obstacles while flying. Don't fall.
Is that it? Is that the last
The
ship?
energy source above you. You need to destroy all the power sources. Turn back around.
I've got to get on board the dock.
It is. Oh, there are two cannons right there.
Damn it.
Well done, Shadow.
Well done, Shadow.
I thank God.
Doctor, I have no further use for you.
Bruh. Hold on. So let me mess with settings.
What if you turn off it streaming your game audio and have it come through your microphone from a speaker?
I mean, that would just be awful.
Maybe.
Sir, your transport is ready. We must go now. Sir, please. Once again, I have failed my duty to protect our nation. Sir, it's not over. We can continue to fight. The Black Aliens may have rendered us unable.
Black aliens.
You rally, sir. You must keep your nation strong and together. Yes, keep the nation united. No matter what happens.
The United
We'll
Nations.
never surrender to these creatures.
We'll never surrender.
This much I learned from them. Sir, please hurry. Okay.
The President of the United States is personally going to take us down. Oh, so he said a bloody hell. Oh. That's scary.
Damn. He's got a spaceship.
What an authentic sight. Shadow, follow them. Make sure they understand their situation.
Here he goes. So we just need to go neutral now?
Yeah, we need to go neutral.
Damn. That's a dozen type.
Thing is, this isn't as evil as.
Shadow, we're in big trouble. The black creatures are after the president's escape pod. You've got to stop them and save the president.
So is it you sprinting to the end of the stage doing nothing neutral?
Yeah.
What's the neutral mean?
Basically you run into Eggman. Eggman says, "You're actually a robot." And then it's like, "Oh, okay." And then Shadow pulls a Detroit Become Human and causes a robot uprising.
Awesome.
Short distances when I'm clinging to the wall.
No, thank you.
Sorry, dude, but all Shadow does is move.
Not here.
Well,
Without a second's hesitation, and checking the server status to confirm that more than 9,500 lucky purchases were burning with anticipation, just as I was. The major online retailers had sold out their initial shipments in seconds, and brick-and-mortar shops had made the news, with crowds lining up 3 days early to get copies of the game. In other words, everyone who managed to secure a copy of SAO was almost certainly a serious gaming addict. The My first interaction with the client seemed to support that assumption. As I logged into SAO and marched down the familiar cobblestones of the town of beginnings, I ducked into the back alley heading for a particularly cheap weapons dealer. He must have noticed my lack of hesitation and pegged me for a beta tester. Hey, spare some advice, Klein hailed me. Impressed by his utter lack of restraint, I tried to pass myself off as a helpful town guide NPC with a feeble, hello, are you looking for a weapon shop? Soon we were grouped together into a party and followed by some hands-on combat lessons outside the town, and here we are. Frankly speaking, I was at least as antisocial in the game as I was in real life, if not more so.
Aw, he's antisocial.
He's an antisocial gamer. I grew familiar with many other gamers during the beta test, but there wasn't a single one of them I'd have to call a friend. But this Kleinfeld had a mysterious ability to slip past one's defenses and latch on. To my surprise, I didn't really mind. Thinking that I might actually be able to stick around with him, I opened my mouth again. So what now? Want to keep hunting until you get the hang of it? You bet your ass I do, or normally I would. Klein's shapely eyes darted to the right, and he was checking the time readout displayed at the corner of his vision. But I need to log out to go eat a bit of dinner first. I scheduled a pizza to be delivered in 30. Open that page.
Klein, I want Klein to come in real life and order pizza, please.
Yo, what's his last name?
I don't know. I don't think Klein is even his regular name.
Damn,
Nope. It's move time. So are we like are we working with the black creatures? Yes and no. We're just kind of working with them, I think, however much we want to. I don't know for sure, though. I mean, that...
Like, you cannot possibly beat the game and not kill that guy.
Yeah. This is stupid. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Damn it. Hold on. What could that mean?
Now there's a guy who comes prepared, I sighed. Klein straightened up and continued as though he just thought of something. So I'm gonna go back to the town of beginnings after this meetups with my friends I made in another game. If I introduce you, would you want us to add them to your friends list? Make it easier to send messages to each other. I stammered. I found it easy to get along with Clyde, but there was no guarantee to hit it off with his friends. In fact, it seemed all too easy to envision feeling uncomfortable around them, which might make things awkward with Klein himself. Yeah, well, as I failed to give a clear response, Klein quickly shook his head in understanding. I mean, I'm not saying you have to. There'll be other chances to meet them. Sure. Thanks for asking, though. I apologize. Klein shook his head again. None of that. I'm the one who should be thanking you. You helped me out a ton. I'll make it up for you sometime, mentally. He grinned and checked the time again. All right, man. I'm going to log out for now. Thanks again, Kirito. We got to hang out sometime. As I reached out gracefully extended hand, it occurred to me that this man was probably an excellent leader in that other game he played. Sure thing. If you have any questions, just ask. Yeah, we'll do. We released the handshake. This was the instant that Aincrad, the world of Sword Art Online, stopped simply being a fun game, a pleasant diversion.
What's gonna happen? We'll find out next SAO. Damn. What? Dang, I guess Shadow's gonna get the Tommy gun. Shadow the Hedgehog strapped.
Yeah, he's strapped. He's not leaving the house.
And a car.
Damn. Literally Martin when he drives. around the corner off a cliff.
That's never
with a
happened.
gun in his hand.
Literally me though.
Klein took one step backward, held out the index and middle fingers on his right hand and swung them downward. The action that called up the game's main menu screen. The sound like that bell's jingling, a translucent purple rectangle materialized in midair. I took a few steps backwards myself, sitting down on a nearby rock to open my own window. My fingers traced the display as I sorted the items uttered from fighting boards. The next instance, Klein muttered to himself, perplexed. What the heck? There's no logout button. After those last words, I stopped moving my hand and looked up. No button? That can't be true. Look closer, I said, exasperated. The tall scimitar wielding hero leaned over, his eyes wide beneath the ugly bandana as he stared at the window. In its default state, the elongated horizontal window featured several menu tabs on the left and a human silhouette on the right, detailing the user's inventory and equipment. At the very bottom of that menu was a logout button that enabled the player to leave the world, or at least there should have been. As I returned my gaze to the list of items I'd earned over the last few hours of battle, Klein repeated himself louder this time. No, it's just gone. You should see for yourself, Kirito. I'm telling you, it has to be there, I sighed. Then I tapped the button on the upper left of the screen and then led back to the main menu. My item storage display closed smoothly, returning to the window to its default state. The silhouette reappeared, several equipment slots still empty, and the list of menu tabs materialized again on the left. With a familiar motion, I slid my finger down into the bottom of the button, and all my muscles froze solid. It was gone.
Oh my god! It is gone! This is so sad.
Insane, dude.
No. I don't think I will. More Sword Art Online.
During the beta test, in fact, just after logging in at 1 o'clock, the logout button was in the right-hand corner. But as Klein noted, it simply disappeared. So there was a logout button when Kirito first logged in. Then it disappeared. I don't know what that line is supposed to mean. I stared at the blank space for several seconds, then I moved my eyes upward, carefully scanning the menu tabs to ensure that it hadn't simply changed positions when I wasn't paying attention. Klein tilted his head and at me as though to say, see? Gone, right? Yeah, gone, I reluctantly agreed. He raised his cheeks in a grimace and stroked his shapely chin. Well, it is launch day, bugs happen. I bet tech support is getting drowned in calls. They're probably tearing their hair out right now, he said nonchalantly, to which I gave a barbed retort. Is that all you have to say about it? Weren't you just talking about getting pizza delivered at 5:30? Oh crap, that's right. I grinned despite myself at the sight of him bolting upright, wide-eyed with alarm. The red glow of my inventory screen subsided as I discarded enough junk items to squeeze back under the weight limit. Standing up, I walked over to Klein, who wailed on about lost anchovy pizzas and ginger ale. Damn, anchovy pizzas and ginger ale.
I mean, the anchovies I don't understand, but the ginger ale, that's a pretty good
I
choice.
can respect the ginger ale. Look, you should try opening the support ticket with the GMs. They might be able to help boot you off the system, boot you off from system side, I suggested. I tried that, but there's no response. Man, it's already 5:25. Kirito, is there any other way to log out from the game? He pleaded pathetically, his hands outstretched. My lazy grin stiffened. A vague sense of anxiety began to chill my spine. Let's see. Logging out, I muttered. To leave the game and return to my room back in the real world was simply a matter of opening the menu window and hitting the logout button. Then confirming the action with a safety prompt.
What's gonna happen next? Oh, it wanted me to go out here?
I see. But dude, if you hadn't gone in there, you wouldn't have gotten strapped.
True, I wouldn't have gotten strapped.
I was just ready to strapped.
Oh. I'm going back in the car.
Don't fall off this time, Martin.
I mean, I don't know what else. I can just run him over. That did damage. Hey. Got him. I'm in them. Oh shit! I didn't know I could drift.
That's awesome, dude.
I just ran over his head. Oh. Schmoove time.
There are so many of them. What do we do?
Not kill him, because if you kill too many, then you lose.
Wow, wow. I mean, he said damn it.
You did say damn.
Wait, is that awesome? What the hell?
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
What is that? Whoa! You can't show that!
Damn. Sorry, you guys don't get to see. Alright, appeared. It was quite easy, but I didn't actually know of any other way to leave. I looked up at Klein's face above me and slowly shook my head. Nope, there's no way to manually log out other than through the menu. But that's crazy. There has to be a way out of this. Klein wailed as though denying my answer would make it untrue. Go back, log out, exit, but nothing happened. SAO did not respond to voice commands. He continued shouting and chanting, eventually growing agitated enough to leap about it. Until I called out in a low voice. It won't work, Klein. The manual doesn't say anything about an emergency termination method either. But that's crazy. I know games have bugs, but not the kind where you can't even get back to your own home, your own body, your own free will. Klein turned around to me and his face aghast. I agreed with him. This was crazy. It was absurd, but it was the reality we were facing. You've got to be kidding me. This can't be happening. We're trapped inside a stupid game. Klein ranted, breaking into panicked laugh. I know. I'll just power off the machine or rip the nerd gear off my head. Klein rubbed his hands over his head as though removing an invisible hat, but I felt the cold anxiety return. We can't do either of those things. We can't move our actual bodies. The nerve gear intercepts all the commands for going from our brains to the rest of our limbs. I tapped the back of my neck with my fingers. The system translates those commands into actions within the game. It's the only way we're able to move our avatars like this. Klein fell silent and slowly lowered his arms. We remained locked in place for a moment, our minds racing in order for the nerve gear to successfully create full dive.
There's Stuckma.
Stuckma.
Stuckma game. Okay, nerd.
Seriously.
All I want to do is schmooze. Oh. No, can't open it.
You're hop on one of the electric rails and then we'll just have to read it with legs. Oh, you have to shoot the door open?
Oh no, I just had to kill all of them. Thanks.
Oh man, we're high up. Watch your footing, okay?
Oh, oh my God!
Oh my balls!
No! No!
Let's see.
At least there was a checkpoint right there.
Experience. It has to read the movement signals going from the brain to the spine to cancel them out, and translate them to digital actions within the game world. No matter how desperately I waved my arms inside the game, my real body would remain motionless on my bed, ensuring that I wouldn't bruise myself hitting the corner of my desk by accident. But it was that very feature that now physically prevented me from disengaging the dive. So does that mean we either have to wait for the bug to be fixed or for someone to pull off the headgear from our body? Klein muttered, still dumbfounded. I gave him a silent nod. But I live by myself. You? I hesitated, then answered. I live with my mom and little sister, and I bet that if I don't come down for dinner, they'll eventually force me out of the dive. Oh, how's your old sister? Klein leaned forward, his eyes suddenly sparkling. Suddenly sparkling, I pushed his head away. That sure got you to take your mind off the situation, didn't it? Look, she's on a sports club at school and she hates video games. She has nothing in common with people like us. Besides, I whipped my hand, trying to change the subject. Don't you think this is weird? Sure it is. The game is buggy.
So, like, nothing comes of that, right? Because eventually Klein does meet Kirito's sister, Leafa.
Yeah, she's like a minor for him.
Yeah. Klein's doomed to be eternally lonely.
For real, dude. Wow, this isn't just any old bug. Not being able to log out is a huge deal. It could spell disaster for the game's future. Even as we speak, your pizza is getting colder by the second. That represents a real monetary loss for you, doesn't it? Cold pizza is worse than natto. That doesn't get sticky. Klein muttered cryptically. I continued. A situation like this means that programmers have to shut down the servers and force all players offline. And yet, even though it's been at least 15 minutes since we discovered this bug, not only are we still online, there hasn't been an official announcement from the game. It makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense.
It don't make sense. I wonder how Kazuto Kirigaya is going to get himself out of this sticky situation.
You should be able to climb your way down that if you jumped on it. That turret is so cool. I've never seen a vulcanized ceramic used for this sort of thing before.
Nerd!
Vulcanized.
Look, there's a small gap at the bottom of the door. I think we can get through by sliding.
The dark mission failed thing! The dark mission failed thing actually screwed me over.
Really? That's not cool.
Did Shadow even get the chance to say damn?
I don't know, there's too much audio for me to hear it. There's like so much, like, there's so much, like, talking. And, like, I heard, like, there's, like, this stupid, like, dark dude who's like, but I don't know.
Cool. I've never seen a vulcanized ceramic.
I think it's really funny that the army for the government organization is just called gun.
Yeah. It's really dumb. It's really funny.
I pressed the D button! I mean, okay, he like said, he most likely said it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Klein rubbed his chin, finally looking suitably serious. His slender eyes glinted beneath the bandana stretched over the high bridge.
Slender.
I listened to Klein continue, struck by how odd it was that I was discussing such a real-world affairs with a person I only ever met by sheer chance, and would never likely see again if I simply deleted my game account. Argus, the developers of SAO, made the name for themselves based on their customer outreach.
My mother's calling for me. Hold on.
Water break. So we need water, dude.
Okay, you go get some water. Or something. Granted, okay. Hold on.
Okay, bae. Okay, bae.
Okay. Okay, Bobby. Bobby, bo. Wait, so did you already read the... Or, like, didn't you get interrupted?
I listened to Clint continue, struck by how it was, but no, artists, developers, customer outreach. The fact that their first online game was so highly anticipated is a sign of how much trust the community had in them. How could they ruin that reputation with such a stunning screw-up on the very first day? Exactly. Not only that, I say it was the very first example of a VR MMO. If it turns out that if this turns into a huge controversy, the entire genre could get regulated out of existence. Clyde and I sighed slowly at the same time. Our virtual faces turned to each other. Einkratz's climate was attuned to the real-life season, meaning that it was early winter in the game just as it was outside. I breathed in the chilly air deeply, filling my lungs with virtual oxygen, and looked skyward.
Virtual oxygen.
More than 100 yards above, the bottom of the second floor glowed in faint purple. As I followed the flat, rocky surface towards the horizon, my eyes finally rested on the vast tower far in the distance. Labyrinth that would lead to the next level of the castle. Beyond that, I could even see the aperture on the far side of the floor. It was now past 5:30. The silver sky to be seen over the vast distance was glowing crimson. The setting sun shone through, lighting the rippling fields in a dazzling gold, and I found myself at a loss of words despite the gravity of the situation. In the next instant, the world changed forever.
Oh, chapter 3.
Insane.
The rail is back.
Sad.
Sad company.
That turret is so cool! I've never seen a vulcanized ceramic used for this sort of thing before.
I like everything.
Yep, we're back to the pure... I mean, granted, okay, I think Sword Art Online is also just as unnecessarily kind of edgy. I think this game is more overt edge. Sword Art Online's also just stupid. If anything, it's a perfect combo.
Sword Art Online does it like it's perfect in the way it balances everything.
What? I can lift the box?
Yeah.
Barkbishin. Edge, 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 edge. Have you ever done the same thing over and over again?
I actually think I've seen vulcanized ceramic used for that probably about 5 times before.
Really?
Mhm.
What?
How
3.
Gun has one of the areas.
Like the man says, slow is fast.
Who said that?
Our district manager.
Damn, not here.
Damn. Not.
Not here. Klein and I jumped to our feet, startled by a sudden ringing sound, blaring like an alarm at full volume. What's that? We shouted simultaneously, then noticed each other's bodies, our eyes open wide. Both Klein and I were enveloped in pillars of bright blue light. The scenery of the fields faded out beneath the colored film light. Experiences found multiple times during the beta test. It was the teleport effect that took place when he used an item traveled instantaneously across the game, but I didn't have the right item, nor had I given the system any such command. If it was a system-side forced telepation, why was it happening without any announcement? As my mind raced, the light surrounding me pulsed stronger, blocking my vision. The blue light faded, and the environment returned, but was no longer the evening field which we had been standing in. I was greeted by wide paving stones and trees that lining a street and a cleanly elegant medieval town. In the far distance, straight ahead, a massive palace gleamed darkly.
A massive palace. Wow. Six times Tails.
Come on, Tails. Go to the program. That was what led here initially.
Okay, checkpoint. Cool. I'm not getting on one of those things again. Sorry for party.
Oh, there's like arrows back there. Don't want you to go, but it's like down the middle.
Do what?
No.
Christian. Okay, genuinely, I looked into that. Like, it was actually disgusting.
What happened?
So, like, you know, I thought this was maybe it was one of those things that happened, like, you know, a while ago. No, it was a very recent thing where Christian was just, like, massaging his mom in very weird ways. And, like, eventually doing her. Like, it was actually... There's a reason he got arrested.
Awesome.
Gotta park my car on the Sawyer.
Seriously.
Forget about that for now.
Forget
we have
about
to
it.
drive off the black creatures first.
Sorry, Gales.
Sorry, Tails.
I'm going to find the truth for myself.
What was the evil ending?
So the evil ending was you team up with the black alien to destroy the entire planet.
About the good ending.
You kill the black alien.
Okay.
And this is the almost evil ending, where you are indecisive.
Seriously, like, dude.
This makes 5 Chaos Emeralds.
Good job, Shadow. You can count.
Shadow, the day of reckoning is near. Bring all of the Chaos Emeralds to me immediately.
Okay, 2 more and then the truth about my past will be revealed. I'll finally know who I am.
Shadow, we seem to have a problem with rats running loose on the base. Return immediately to the Black Comet and exterminate them.
The Black Comet?
At their base.
Their base is the comet.
Now, if we do either good or bad here, and then we
Yeah.
get ending.
So, I mean, this one, I don't think you have a neutral choice. You have to do a good or a bad. And then, yeah, you get a boss and an
I'll
ending.
flip a coin.
Yeah.
You have a coin.
I mean, I have one in my wallet. Hold on. I have a penny. Alright. Heads, dark, tails, hero.
Tails.
Alright, so we're gonna...
We beat that here.
Oh, actually, that was the easier one. Just, that means get to the center.
Okay, cool.
So...
Shadow, those humans are trying to ruin our base. Exterminate those vermin once and for all.
no, I don't think I will. Oh.
Not here.
Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't... They couldn't even see the game, because I...
Oh, yeah. I recognized it instantly as the central square of the town of beginnings, the game's starting point. I turned to Klein next to me, his mouth agape. We stared at the sea of humanity pressing in around us. It was a teeming mass of beautiful men and women. The clash of bristling equipment and hair in every color of the rainbow. These were all fellow SAO players. There had to be several thousand people here, nearly 10,000 in fact. It seemed likely that every single player who was logged into the game had been forced to teleport to the square. For a few seconds there was a tense silence as everyone took in their surroundings. Mutters and murmurs broke out everywhere, steadily rising in volume. Shards of conversations could be made out above the din. What's going on? Can we log out now? Hurry it up. The murmuring took on a distinct tone of anger and frustration. Raised voices demanding the GMs come out and explain themselves. Abruptly, someone screamed, cutting through the noise. Hey, look up. Clean Eye instinctively raised her eyes, which were met with an unnatural sight. At the bottom of the second floor, hanging 100 yards above us, was bathed in red checkerboard pattern. Looking closer, I could see that the pattern was made up of 2 pieces of English text. I could make out warning and system announcement in the red font. After my fleeting initial shock, the tension in my shoulders relaxed, and finally developers were going to give us an explanation. The roar in the square died down, and as the crowd strained its ears. What happened next was nothing like what I expected.
Find out next time on... No. I'm just surfing now.
Yeah.
Final showdown, Shadow. I'll tear up this alien comet with my bare hands.
Okay. Oh. Hi, Knuckles.
More like Knuckles.
He does not chuckle.
I've never gotten 5 crystals.
5 crystals. Good job,
The
Shadow.
game was farted, dude.
Try going down. Something's under the surface. Something suspicious.
Something was suspicious.
Whee!
Down. I'm moving.
What did I set loose? Oh.
A booger monster.
Boogers. Ew.
That's a warp run. It'll warp you someplace else instantly.
Okay.
Try going down. That thing can somehow make itself disappear. Try to hit him right after he reappears.
Or go around him.
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously, Knuckles. We can just go around him.
Seriously, dude, no need to fight all the time. You don't gotta be such a confrontational jackass.
Yeah, Knuckles. God.
Come on, dude. That's fine.
Find me something worthy of a challenge.
No, I'll just walk past it.
I think that's a gun battle robot. Try not to smash it up, okay?
You can just ignore it. Like, I mean, yeah, the game fawds at you for it, but like, it's. There is something suspicious under the water.
Quite suspicious. Water, dude, this water is sus. Filter the water out, dude. Knuckles thinks that the water is suspicious. I think, dude, Knuckles might be throwing though. Like, what reason-
Knuckles could be
What
throwing.
reason does he have to suspect that the water is like suspicious, dude?
Oh, well, probably that.
It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, his water is kind of like the water was kind of following you around. Maybe Knuckles is right. Man, I can move. We can do it. Move.
I am holding forward.
I like the things that they put there just to stop you from moving. It's nice.
Damn it. Now,
I know what that means.
I'll get on the saucer, and then it's sorta online time.
The center of the crimson pattern that covered the entire sky above suddenly sagged in the middle, pouring like an enormous drop of blood. The viscous slowly extended downward, but rather than breaking off and falling, it abruptly changed shape midair. What emerged from the form was a giant person at least 60 feet tall, clad in a robe with a crimson hood. But that wasn't quite correct. We were standing up at it from the ground at an angle that should have given us a glimpse underneath the hood, but there was no face. It was empty space on the underside of the hood, and the stitching of the seam clearly visible. The long dangling sleeves also contained nothing but faint darkness. Ever since the shape of that robe, it was a signature outfit of official Argus GMs during the beta test. By that time, the male GMs were depicted as elderly magicians with long white beards, and females were depicted as bespectacled young women. Bespectacled?
Bespeckled.
Like,
The hell does bespeckled mean?
just bespectacled. Like, does that just mean they have glasses on? 'Cause, like, spectacles are glasses.
Mark or cover with a large number of small spots or patches of color.
Alright, a bespectacled young woman. Perhaps some technical issues had prevented them from creating an avatar, with the robe being the best they could be managed. But the sight of the empty void beneath the hood filled me with a wordless dread. The massive players around me must have shared the apprehension. Mutters of confusion arose in waves. Is that the GM? Why doesn't he have a face? As if to quiet the murmuring, the right arm with the enormous robe suddenly shifted. A white glove peeked out from the pendulous sleeve, but once again there was a stark separation between the robe and glove, with no flesh to be seen connecting them. Now the other sleeve rose in turn. The empty white gloves spread apart, looming over 10,000 heads and faces being opened, and the faceless being opened an invisible mouth, or so it seemed, from above. The crowd, a man's calm, deep voice cut through the din. Welcome to my world, dear players. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a picture. Look at him. That's scary.
So scary.
Oh. Okay. Water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water. Oh.
Dude, that guy's a sucky driver. He literally just pulled out right in front of you.
Yeah, what the hell? No turn signal or anything.
Jackass.
What the hell? You too?
Dude, seriously. Dude, oh my god. All these guys, they're just pulling out right in front of you. I can just ignore everything.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks like you grind on that.
Knuckles, that's inappropriate.
That is actually inappropriate.
That's promiscuous. Shadow would never.
If you're just going down, can you just jump down there?
Yes.
Is this what we're supposed to be doing?
Oh. I mean, I can only assume yes.
Damn.
Oh, he said damn it. So, damn it, damn it, damn it!
I didn't immediately register his meaning. My world, the Red GM robe, meant that he possessed the ability to manipulate the world as he saw fit. If he was already a god, why the need to announce it to everyone? As long as I stared at each other in disbelief, the robe figure lowered its arms, continuing to speak. My name is Akihiko Kaiba. As of this moment, I am the only human being alive with control over this world. I was so shocked that not only did my avatar's breath catch in its throat, the same likely happened to my real body. Akihiko Kaiba, I knew that name. I couldn't not know it. He was the brilliant young game designer and quantum physician. Well, he's a quantum physicist.
What?
He's a quantum physicist and a brilliant young game designer who transformed the niche game studio Argus into one of the foremost developers in the business. Not only was he the executive director of SAO, he was also designed the basic foundations of the Nerve Gear unit itself. Like most other hardcore gamers, I held a deep reverence for Kaiba. I bought every magazine profile and reread his precious few interviews until I could practically quote from them from memory.
Yep, my name's Gabe Newell, and I work for Valve.
Just the brief sound of his voice conjured my mental image of Kaiba, looking smart in his ever-present white lab coat. But he'd always preferred to stay out of the spotlight, avoiding media attention whenever possible, and he'd certainly never stepped into an active GM role within the game like this, so why now? I stood stock still, urging my mind back into motion, trying to grasp the situation, but try as I might, the words that followed from the empty hood mocked my feeble attempts at comprehension. You have likely noticed by now that the logout button has disappeared from the main menu. This is not a bug. I repeat, this is not a bug. It is a feature of Sword Art Online. Dude, each of these pages leaves off on a complete cliffhanger.
It is. Well, I mean, hey, you know, maybe there's some sort of actual good pacing in this book after all. Maybe.
that. Regardless of that.
Jeez, Shadow. Come on.
Damn.
Calm yourself.
It isn't where it hurts. I took it over that. All of them.
Oh.
Are like Knuckles and all the other people like do they not understand that like he's just been kind of like also helping the alien dude?
I don't know. Again, I think they know that that we're. I don't think they care. I don't think anyone in this game cares. I don't think anyone that made this game cares. Because, like, even the people that you're allied with still attack you. So, like.
Yeah.
I got the key.
You grabbed the key. Fart.
Try going down.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Oh. Okay. Alright, game.
There it is. The Chaos Emerald that those black creatures stole.
Also, I got the checkpoint bonus.
Cool.
Do whatever you need to, Knuckles. I've got my own reasons for being here.
Do whatever you need to do, Knuckles.
Now do we get an ending cutscene?
Yeah, we're gonna get a boss, and then an ending cutscene.
Wow, that's
I know.
intense. Load.
Load.
Shadow.
What?
You hear that sound, dude?
Like a good boy.
Like just default like metal clanking sound in the Half-Life sound effect.
Excellent job, Shadow. You've done well. Now hand them over. Not a chance. What? I need these emeralds to help me uncover my past. They're not going anywhere. Well then, we'll just see about that. Shadow, prepare yourself.
Why is Eggman here?
If you refuse to obey me, then you'll just have to
Is that what those teleporty robot guys that were fighting earlier were?
No, they were part of Gun.
Cool.
Use his slot attack against them. When we hit the slot button on the main body, we can stop the reels from alighting.
Oh. I guess I'm here now.
You died from what quickly.
Stop the
Yeah.
yourself to take control of the attack. If he's lining up for something strange, just make sure you mess up that last one.
Hit that button, hit that button.
Ah. Pranked him. Why would you design a machine that you can just do this to?
Not Shadow Fever. Death to all who oppose me.
Time to press the Y button.
Attack the cockpit directly.
That didn't do anything. Time to run in circles.
That's him blow up?
Yeah.
My beautiful ring!
No! Damn.
You have to restart, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it was just the boss fight. I mean, he said damn not here, so I'm trying to pause, bro.
That's right. Feature, Klein muttered, his voice cracking, the smooth baritone continued overlapping the end of his question. From this point onward, you'll be unable to freely log out of the game until the summit of the castle has been conquered. The word castle stagnated inside my brain. Where was there a castle at time of beginnings? But my momentary confusion was instantly wiped out away by his next statement. Furthermore, the nerve gear cannot be removed or shut down via external means. If forceful means of exit are attempted, a pause. A palpable heavy silence filled the air. Tens of thousands of breaths held in apprehension. The next words came with a slow, awful finality. The high-powered microwaves emitted by the nerve gear will scramble your brain and shut down your vital processes. Klein and I stared at each other for several seconds, our faces blank masks. It was as though our brains themselves refused to process the words. But Kayaba's simple ultimatum shot through my body from head to toe with a palpable impact. Scramble our brains. In other words, it would kill us. Turning off the nerve gear's power or attempting to remove it from the user's head would prove fatal, according to Kayaba. Murmurs rippled through the crowd, but no one screamed or raged. Everyone present, including me, either couldn't process the implications of his declaration or wouldn't. Klein's hand slowly rose to his head, attempting to grasp the nerve gear that existed only in the outside world. He let out a dry, quick laugh. Haha, what's he even talking about? Is he crazy? That's not possible. The nerve gear is just a game system. We can't possibly, destroy our brains or whatever, right, Kirito? He finished in a rasping shout. Despite his pleading glare, I couldn't bring myself to nod in agreement. Dude, so they die in the game.
They die in real life? Alright, if I die in this... If I die right here, I die in real life.
Dude, if you die in this boss fight, die in real life.
Yeah.
Use this slot attack against them. We hit the slot button on the main body. We can stop the wheel from the light. Stop that!
You hit him.
No! Don't drop them here!
Fun. Oh. He said, damn it.
The other side of the nerve gear helmet is embedded with countless transmitters that emit faint electromagnetic waves, sending false sensations directly to the brain cells. It's a piece of ultra-sophisticated, cutting-edge tech, but it also works on the same fundamental principles as home appliances that have been around for decades, the kitchen microwave. With enough power, the nerve gear could potentially vibrate the moisture in the brain cells, causing friction heat strong enough to steam the brain from the inside out. But in principle, it's not impossible, but he has to be bluffing. I mean, you just pull the plug on the nerve gear, and how can it produce enough juice to do that unless it's packing some massive batteries? Klein understood exactly why I trailed off. He moaned, a desperate expression plastered across his face. But it is. I heard that a third of the unit's weight is the battery cells, but still, this is ridiculous. What if there's a blackout? As though he heard Klein's roar, Kayaba continued his proclamation. To be more specific, the brain frying sequence will commence upon any of the following circumstances: 10 minutes of no external power, 2 hours of network disconnection, removal, dismantling, or destruction of the nerve gear. The authorities and media in the outside world have already announced the details of these conditions to the general public. At present, the friends and family of several players have already ignored these warnings and attempted to forcibly remove their nerve gears, the result being the equivalent metallic voice paused for a breath. Sadly, 213 players have already been permanently retired from both Aincrad and the real world. A single shrill scream rang out from somewhere in the crowd, but the majority of the players were still stock still, either unable to refuse to believe or their faces displaying absent-minded smiles like them. My mind resisted Kayaba's words, but my body was.
213 people already dead. Stakes? We don't need to establish them. They're already dead.
No, not shadow fever! Death to all who oppose me!
go.
Yeah, right.
Set the mark to either bomb or give Eggman a little surprise. Stop that! Hey!
I do not care about the rings, my beautiful rings.
Beautiful rain!
My beautiful blooms. You better book it as soon as this happens so you don't die.
No! Don't drop them here!
Let you go for the kill. Thank God you just said, oh.
Oh.
Now I'm gonna do
Well, one last SAL. Come on.
Who would possibly venture out into the dangers of the wilderness under those circumstances? Oh, let me try it. Alright, never mind. More honest, my legs beginning to quiver. I hobbled backward several steps on buckling knees, trying not to fall. Klein simply fell straight onto his rear, his face still empty. 213 players. The words reverberated over and over in my ears. Was Kaiba telling the truth? Were there more than 200 people playing this game who had been just playing this game 30 minutes ago, already dead? Some of them must have been beta testers like me, possibly even the worst, probably even people whose faces and names I recognized from my time playing. And now Kaiba said their nerve gears had fried their brains and killed them. I won't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Klein muttered from the paving stones, his voice hoarse. It's just a threat. He can't do this. Quit dicking around and let us out already. I've got better things to do, man. Just sit around while your little stunt plays out. That's all this is, right? Just a stunt, a bit of excitement to juice up the game's original grand opening, right? Yeah. The same thoughts have been racing through my mind at the same exact time, but Kaiba's dry, practical announcement continued disregarding the wishes of his captive audience. There is no need to worry about your physical bodies back in the real world. The current state of the game, and today's fatalities have been covered far and wide on television, radio, and the internet. The danger that someone will forcibly remove your nerve gear is already much diminished. The 2-hour offline period should provide enough time for your physical bodies to be transported to hospitals and other long-term care facilities. With proper security eliminating concerns over your physical well-being, you may rest assured and focus on conquering the game. What? A scream finally ripped out from my throat. What do you mean, conquer the game? You expect us to just sit back and enjoy the game when we can't even log out?
Yes. Rings! My beautiful rings! Oh no. Oh. Did I won?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Never show your face around me again.
That was anticlimactic.
Nice.
Perfect.
Alright, let's see that ending cutscene.
Seven now.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
Wow.
How dare you defy me?
I am Shadow the Hedgehog. I and only I know what is best. No one can tell me what to do. This is who I am. What? Goodbye, Doctor.
Damn, he just killed him.
That's it? The lawful evil ending is, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and no one can tell me what to do.
Wow.
The Detroit Become Human ending is way. I'm sorry, I mean this is this is kind of a lame ending in comparison to the other ones.
Is there an after credit scene though?
I don't think so. Maria. Well,
Awesome.
what do you think?
That was a neat game. Really nice game.
It's really an awesome and epic game.
Really.
I think my favorite part, well, it's edgy, clearly. My favorite part is that for some reason it just kind of feels like the game is happening to you. Like, you don't feel like you're playing the game, it just feels like you're kind of like...
There's really no, like, it's just, there's like, just because you can, like, do bad, good, and then good, and then good.
Oh, I guess it was neutral the whole time. What?
Complete nonsense.
Yeah, this game is just edgy nonsense. It's fun. I've been having fun playing through this.
It's fun, yeah.
You know what? During the credits scene, would you mind finishing off that chapter Sword Art Online, because I'm so excited. I'm so invested.
I will gladly finish off the chapter.
All right. Good night, Strummer.
Dude, we got a lot of pages till it's done.
Oh, we got a lot of pages. Maybe we'll just leave it on that cliffhanger then, and all those
Big
people.
cliffhanger.
Yeah. Either that, or I mean, there's Persona. You know, you can.
Yeah,
We can make some room to finish Sword Art Online
Yeah,
now.
when I come over for Persona.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I may or may not have to go and pick up my brother now from Knott's Berry Farm, so
Okay. All right.
I gotta bounce.
It was fun being here for Shadow the Hedgehog, and Shadow the Hedgehog is funny because he's Shadow the Hedgehog, and
He's so badass.
bro. He's like, it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's kind of like, it makes sense that we're reading Sword Art Online because he's kind of cool. Like,
I mean, yeah, no, he really.
He's
This
the
was the
same-
Kirito ending. Nobody can tell me what
yeah,
to do.
he's in the same classification as Kirito. He's nowhere near as cool as him, but he's in the same like class.
Yeah. Almost dead.
I'll just go on for it. There's no way this game was made by more than 10 people.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. It feels like this game was made by a bunch of crazy people.
Ton of complete schizos. Satellite laser.
Unlike satellite laser. Wow.
Wowza. That's beautiful.
All right.
Thank you.
Good night. Have a good time. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Come again.